This video is part 2 of creating an RFQ in Sourceit. In the previous video we'd got ourselves all the way through to selecting or continuing the quote request. So at the base of the information that I've pre-entered here, I'll just simply select continue quote request. Now the first thing I need to do is provide a name, and I can enter some descriptive information in here. If I wish to put the product against a category, I can select from the various categories that I have. It's against brochures. If it's going into an inventory item or a warehouse, I can put in my inventory code here. And then I start to build my specifications. Sourceit is very intuitive, and it will work with you to build all the specifications you require to have the correct information go through to the suppliers. So from the drop down list here, I can select the size. I'm going to select A5. Is it the same finished size or a custom size? We'll leave it as finished size. Is there folding required? And as I build the quote, it'll start to ask me questions. Artwork. You'll see the drop down in terms of how I want my proofing, high-res proof and PDF form. Now you'll notice here I have contract proof and complete mock-up available to me. If I say that I want a high-res proof and PDF form only, it will take those options away. The number of pages, I'm going to select a 16 page. Actually, we'll make that a 4 page. What stock do I require it on? I can have generic gloss stocks, but you'll see we also have a lot of other stock options available. If I wish to go to a stock, I simply start typing, and that will take me to the correct stock option that I'm looking for. Sourceit will also predetermine which stock options are available, in this case gloss and satin, and what grammages are available to me to select from. And we'll select 200 GSM here. Do I wish to score? Are there perforations? And again, you'll notice that each time I provide a response, for instance perforations, it will ask me a new set of questions. One perf, etc. I go through the colors, 4 colors for process colors, medium press coverage. You can have light, medium or heavy. This just helps your supplier, and it's great for long or short run work. I can add spot colors to it if I wish as well. As I select spot colors, it will provide me with some options. I wish to have 2 spot colors, and I'm going to ask for PMS 486 and black. I can add fluoros, metallics, bleeds. Then I'm asked the question, is ink required on both sides? Is it the same or is it different? We'll leave that as the same. Do I require any varnishings? If I select a machine varnish, it will again give me some additional options. We'll leave that as an overall varnish. Cutting is required on both sides. Embellishments, foiling or embossing, die cutting, and then we're into postage. Packing, the default is always packing in Finsbury green cartons. I can go to plain cartons or not required. Loosened cartons, if I select shrink wrap for instance, it will now ask me what bundle quantities do I want to be the shrink wrapping to be in, and here we'll select 175. How do I require it to be loaded, and what freight options do I wish to select? Finally, here in details I can type in some final information. And here we're telling the supplier I wanted to deliver to one point in Melbourne only. It's going into inventory, so again here we've asked it for groups of 175, so I'm going to say 175 per bundle. And once I've completed that, I simply save the product, and Sourceit will select suppliers based on the information that I've built in my quote request. We'll see here that we're given the best 5 suppliers to select from, or the system will automatically select them based on their health rating over here. As a user, I have the option of deselecting and selecting alternate suppliers if I wish. I'm given additional information relating to where the supplier is located, city, state, and also their contact details. And you'll also notice that I have their environmental information as well. Once I'm satisfied that these are the suppliers that I want the quote to go to, I'll simply select Submit Quote Request, and Sourceit will automatically send a quote email off to each of those suppliers. Here's all my quote information appearing here in my quote screen: who it's been requested by, the company, the quantities, who my customer contact is, the name of the job. There's my specification if I wish to view it, the milestones, the team members. We built a project team, if you recall. And now I can look down here and wait for my suppliers to provide their pricing. It's that simple to create a quote in Sourceit.